we're gonna let her go. Woo, Nelly. Hey folks, Jay here, welcome back to the channel. Just when you thought it couldn't get any better, it just has. So let's get into today's video. If you like that intro, I invite you to subscribe to the Homestead here. We do a ton of stuff here. That intro is just a small glimpse of what we do. But anyways, we have hit the lottery of free wood, and we're gonna build a fuel station. Yeah, so let's go ahead and get right into it. I want to have more of a fuel storage on hand. Now, the problem is the best fuel to store is non-ethanol fuel, and I can't back a vehicle up to the pump. The closest pump to us is about 45 minutes, but you have to fill jugs. You can't fill barrels. So anyways, besides the point of ethanol fuel, I do want to be a little bit more prepared. So I think we're going to build a little fuel storage shed today. I got the perfect spot for it. I just picked up the perfect piece of scrap wood for it. And yeah, let's go ahead and show you guys. So what we got here is like a 72 by 50 something, 2 pieces of 3/4 inch plywood on these 4x4 feet here. So let's flip this off the truck. It's actually extremely heavy. Let's flip it off the truck so we can get a good look at it. I'll show you here. So let's just go ahead and see what we can come up with as we seesaw a bit. Oh boy. You know, it's 3/4 inch plywood. I don't really think it's gonna hurt anything. We're gonna let her go. Woo, Nelly. Let me take you guys off the tripod here. What we have here is 2 pieces of 3/4 inch plywood on 4 4x4s. Now this is a absolute stout platform. So let's show you where we're going to put it. Before I get to where we're actually going to put it, this is our 55-gallon gas-rated clear fuel jugs. We have a couple of these kicking around here on the Homestead. They fit a pump. I did a video on this, I think, months ago, maybe even over a year ago, but we're finally revisiting because we found something that can finally work for us. So fuel is heavy. 8 pounds a gallon times 55, that's a lot. So I do believe that these 2 pieces of 2 pieces of 3/4 inch plywood would be more than enough to sustain these 2. So what I think I want to do is I'm just going to frame around the 3 sides and put a lean-to roof on it, and maybe even a swing barn door, but obviously we're going to leave it vented. The reason why, I don't have a garage here if you guys are just joining us, so I have nowhere. I don't want to keep this out in the sun because you don't want to store fuel out in the sun. So I definitely want to build something covered, enclosed to protect from the elements, but to also keep it out of the sun. I could actually put a lock and key on it because we do have a 55-gallon fuel pump, so we can pull up the snow blowers, the generators, the trucks, the vehicles. We can pull over. Most of our stuff runs on gas. The only thing that runs on diesel or diesel, as some of you may call it, is the Kubota tractor and the Bobcat when it's here. So yeah, let's show you where I think I want to put this, and then we'll start framing up a quick side and a roof, and boom, booyah, we'll be cooking with gas, like they say. So judging by my calculations, we should be able to fit 4 barrels on here. We only have 2 right now, but I have 1 metal one and 2 plastic ones. They're all currently empty, as you can see here. Fuel storage isn't something I've been on top of. But anyways, the top surface is, yep, 74 by 56. So let's go over to a spot which I think it'll fit, and let's measure. 74 by 56. All right, so here's a good spot. It's tough to see now, but it'll make sense. But here's our trailer. We usually park the truck on this side and the trailer on the other side. And then here's our shed here. In there we keep our snowblower in the wintertime. But I think this would be a good section for fuel coverage because we have this beautiful maple tree, there's like 4 or 5 stems coming out of the one root. But let's have a measure, huh? And see if it will fit nicely here. So I said 74. Okay, so that's 7 feet right there to the log. 70, so we have plenty of room that way. If we cut this one branch out, oh, that works perfect. That actually brings us right to the front. This is 58 inches right here to the back. So that actually brings us right to the front of our fence, so it'll actually be tucked away, which is what I want. Yeah, it's 56 inches deep. So if I measure off of here, off that tree that we're gonna cut, we're already at 60. So roughly from that tree, that'll actually fit perfect. That way we could still get by with the snowblower and walking path. We'll do the lean-to leaning back towards the trees. We could probably even put a swing door, maybe even a barn door. We'll see where life takes us. But yeah, anyways, let's clean this area out. And then we'll get prepped. We'll lay some stone down. We'll cut that small limb tree there. And yeah, we should be able to tuck it right in there. That way nobody sees it. It's safe. It'll be under lock and key as well. All right, I think what we're gonna do now is we're gonna get the Kubota. We're gonna get this box out of here. We're gonna kind of clean up the ground a little bit. We're gonna cut this one tree off, and then we should be able to spread some rocks in there, and it should work out nice. So let's go ahead and hop on the Franken Kubota. That's what somebody called it last video. Frankenstein Kubota, the Frankenbota. So that's what we're gonna hop on, and we're gonna go take care of this. What do you think, folks? It's all done. I'm gonna break this up into 2 parts. This is just the initial rough in, but it looks good. It's relatively level. Obviously we will fine-tune it before. We're probably gonna frame it outside here. We're gonna take it out and frame it somewhere else, but I ended up just limbing this tree. It's at a good enough height. I wanted to leave because this tree obviously leaves a pretty good shade covering. And our shed's only going to come up to about pretty much where I limbed. Again, all we need to do is put our 55-gallon barrels in here on bases. So it doesn't have to be huge. And the more brush coverage, the more branch coverage out of the sun, the better. So I think that's going to be it. After this, sorry, it's still very hot out. I'm still trying to stay busy, but it's extremely hot here in New Hampshire. I'm going to attach 2 photos, okay? 2 designs that I kind of like. So either vote 1 or 2. So right after this, I'm gonna put 2 pictures of kind of how I think I want to frame this, build this. Let me know what you think. If you have any other options, feel free to send me an email, homesteadj35@gmail.com. Again, that's homesteadj 35@gmail.com if you have any other options. But again, I think that looks good. We're a good start. We're clear of the fence here, which is what I wanted, because I come through here with the snowblower in the wintertime. Obviously, all this will be moved. We can pull right up with the four-wheeler. We can pull right up with the plow truck. Normally my trailer's over a bit, and I park the plow truck here, so we can just literally, once we get the filler neck and everything, we could just fill the truck up. This is gonna be nice. Plus it's protected on this side from the fence, so nobody sees it. It's got a nice canopy over it, and easy access on the two sides. So yeah, anyways, I think that's a wrap for this video. Let me know what you guys think. Please vote at the end of this video. Let me know what design you like. I found two, and I'll overlay them. So yeah, either way, we'll come to some agreement, and I'll bring you guys along. So thanks for watching. Let me know what you guys think, and we will see you out in the woods.